Hello there, I am Sparkly Guts and I'm coming back with another YouTube video. So today I wanted to talk about a funny story that I feel like lots of Lolitas will experience, and this is going to be the story of my first Lolita dress and how I got scammed by Milano. Okay, so the story starts when I was like 14, 15 in high school, and I was super into Lovely Lore and Princess Peachy, and I would watch their content all the time, and I realized like this is what I have to do. Like I have to wear Lolita, and I talked about this a little bit in my Lolita tag video, but yeah, Princess Peachy was a very big push for me to get into Lolita, and I think that's why I definitely started out with Sweet Lolita. I decided to wear my Sugar Cross OP today as an homage to my early Lolita baby self. Being as young as I was, I realized that the largest hurdle for wearing Lolita would definitely be my mom. And I talked to her about it for a while, and she was a little weird about it. She's like, oh, like, I don't know. And I think it's because people usually associate Lolita fashion with fetish wear, which this fashion is not at all. And I think I might want to make a video on this in the future, but how constantly associating Lolita with like fetishes can really be harmful for Lolitas, because a lot of people find the fashion as a break from being constantly over-sexualized. But that's a whole nother video idea. So I realized that I needed to prove to my mom that I was serious about this, and that there was nothing wrong with wearing the fashion, and that I would be so much happier if I did wear it. So I'm so sad that I lost this, but I ended up making a PowerPoint presentation for my mom, and I went through and I explained, this is how you make a Lolita cord, this is what you need to like da 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 da, and like I showed her all of the styles. I went through just like everything I could possibly tell her, and I wanted her to understand that I was serious about this. And as you can see today, I was pretty serious about it, but I was very serious, and I think she took it okay. I think at that moment she realized like, oh, okay, Michaela's actually a little serious about this weird thing. So she was like, fine, whatever, and I was like, yes. And I think it's funny going back and looking like or thinking about that PowerPoint, because I remember not putting like any brands in there because I didn't know really any brands, because I was so new to Lolita. Like I knew like Angelic Pretty and Bodyline from Princess Peachy, but that was pretty much it. And this is kind of where the scammage story begins. But yeah, I talked to my mom about it, and for my next birthday, she ended up giving me a gift card, like a Visa gift card, and I was like, this is it. I'm buying my first Lolita dress. And I made the biggest mistake ever. And I decided to buy my first Lolita dress on Amazon with no kind of research before. None. And okay, so sometimes you can find Taobao brands on Amazon. It's like really hard to find them, but they are there. And usually they don't have reviews, but if you can see the dress and tell that it's actually real, then you might be able to find some Lolita on Amazon. But I did no such research, and I settled on this pink dress, and I was like, oh my gosh, it has lace and it's like so princessy. And like at the time I was into Sweet Lolita and also kind of Hime Lolita, but I don't think I understood what Hime Lolita was completely, so I was kind of like around in that bubble. But I saw the dress and I was like, this is mine. And so I bought it, And I remember I paid around $64 to $65 for this dress. And when I got it in the mail, like, obviously it came from China, so it took months to get to me. And at this point, I had done research, and I started to realize that I probably got scammed and that this wasn't a real Lolita dress, and this like wasn't like a Taobao brand or like a cheaper quality Lolita dress. It was literally a like costume scam. And when I got it, I was like, oh no. And so here's the dress. It's mildly horrendous, and here you can see it has the Milano tag, clear as day. I don't remember if it said Milano on the Amazon listing. Actually, I do remember it. It said M for you. So I got. But this dress is just not good quality. Like, okay, for a costumey dress, the lace isn't bad. Like, it's not that, I forget the name of it, but it's like that cheap, scratchy lace that you'll find like Walmart that, or like things like that. Like, sometimes you can make them look good if you like layer up lace, but this is like not bad. Like, you could definitely have this lace on an old school Lolita dress and it would be cute. And then they also have like little daisy chains, and like it's fine I guess. But if you can kind of hear it, it feels like paper. And I was so hurt when I got it. Like, I was excited because I was like, wow, I could wear like sweet Lolita. But then like also just realizing like, this is a dress that I spent a lot of money on and I want to wear it, but at the same time I could come off as like wearing a costume, Lolita costume. And like a lot of people, not a lot of people knew about Lolita like here in North Carolina where I live, but I still at that point I didn't want to wear Lolita incorrectly because I would feel like I was doing the Lolita community an injustice. So I never wore it outside except for Halloween. But I mean, there's like, it could be cute, like this tiered look, I support it. This pink is a lot, I will say, and the ribbon is very cheap, but maybe I'll try to court it now that I have a lot more Lolita experience, and maybe I can zhuzh it up a little bit. But yeah, I honestly could have gotten this dress for max $20, and it's just frustrating because a lot of baby Lolitas like don't know about like the secondhand market and how full of life it is. Like, I am constantly checking Lace Market and like new listings, and there's just so many like cheaper dresses. Like, you can get JSKs for like $25 from brands like Diamond Honey, and I can't think of any other brands off the top of my head right now, but I might list some in the video. There's just so many better ways to get Lolita dresses cheaper and actually have decent quality. So for example of a better quality cheap Lolita dress, so I actually don't know the name of this print, but this JSK is from Diamond Honey, and it has a little bit of bears on it, and they're so cute because they're a little punk band of bears, and I love them. And it has these like faux leather straps with grommets. Is that the word? I think so. Holes. And it's just like really nice, and it like stretches and actually is comfortable. And I think I paid $22 for this secondhand, and that's like this, just the quality comparison between this dress and this dress is astronomical. Like, I cannot believe I paid that much money for this. But Milano is a scam, and honestly I feel like they've been scamming Lolitas since Lolita was a thing, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm glad I know now about Lace Market and how to spend my money in a better way. And yeah, I just would never want to give scammers my money ever again because it did not feel nice. And I didn't get something nice out of a bad exchange, which is even worse. So going back to the Milano dress, when I received it, I tried to cord it, and I'll put up pictures of my first cord, which really wasn't a cord. I just threw on like a black wig and I put on this dress and I was like, cord! And I feel like I've grown so much, and it's just like kind of like looking back at my old pictures. And then I remember the second time I tried to cord the dress, I think I'll put up a picture, and I remember the photograph being like absolutely terrible, so like I hope you can see through the 2014 edits, but I had I put the same black wig on, and then I had like full white tights and like black Mary Janes and cat ears, like every single like Lolita rule that is like the founded. I'm showing off my broken nails. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I'm missing nails. Just ignore it, please. Every single rule that you want to follow. Not that I'm like super serious about following Lolita rules, but I broke every single one of them. Like I was wearing cat ears. I was wearing a like Milano dress. I didn't have a petticoat. Like, oh, it was bad, and it was barely even a cord. Gosh, I just hurts my feelings thinking about that. But we have come far. My makeup skills are much better. Enough said. Now, all of that being said about Amazon, I actually did have a good experience, and the first pair of Lolita shoes I bought were also from Amazon, and I bought these white wedges. They are absolutely uncomfortable, very, very uncomfortable, but they are so cute. They come with the ankle straps in there from the brand Antina, and I love them. They're so cute, but they just hurt so much that I can't wear them without having like a flat out, or like just like not being able, like just having to change. It's these shoes are actually really nice quality. They have 3 different buckles, and I would actually recommend buying from Antina on Amazon if that makes you feel more comfortable than buying from like a Taobao reseller or something. But they obviously took a long time to come. I don't remember how much I paid for them, but I know that it was like the normal price that you would pay for Antina shoes. But yeah, those shoes are, they have a soft place in my heart. They don't really go with my style anymore, so I'm thinking I might end up selling them on Lace Market, but yeah, just like a nice story. I'm finding it hard to part with either of these dresses. Like, I'm definitely gonna hang on to my Milano dress, just as a warning to all new Lolitas. Don't do it. It's not worth your money. But yeah, those are my 2 pieces of Lolita that I bought when I was a young baby Lolita, and I hope that you found this message helpful if you are a baby Lolita and you are not experienced with shopping and just want to have the feeling that you're not in this alone, because a lot of Lolitas have made the same mistakes, but from these mistakes you learn, and I hope that I save somebody else money. And what I learned is look at reviews, and not just reviews on the website that you're buying from, like across the internet. And also, excuse me, reverse searching images on Google can save your life, because you can find other listings for dresses, or you can also find if your dress is related to a scam. So, I think I might be done tearing down my past self. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it was helpful to you in some way. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're looking for more content from me, I would say follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is sparkly_guts with a Z, and follow my YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel as well while you're at it. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I hope that you have a great day. Bye!